Hey guys, J-Man here. All right, it's the weekly X-Men talk. Let's do it. 3 books this week. We got X-Corp, number 2. I didn't buy this one physically because I don't care about X-Corp. That's not the end of the review. Okay, there's going to be spoilers because, yeah, whatever, there's spoilers. This one wasn't too bad. The entire idea of X-Corp kind of makes me barf in my mouth a little bit because I don't care. I don't care about a corporation doing stuff. I work for a corporation. I don't care what they do. So why do I want to come home and read this? I can't stand, who is this character? Is it Monet? Monet? Her? Can't stand her. Like, at all. I like Trinary. She's kind of cool. Angel. Original X-Men, so hard to hate that character. Here he's taking a shower. Cross that off the bucket list of things I care about. Like, okay, whatever. He's shaving. Jamie! I love Multiple Man. He's cool. Okay. So the gala is going on, the Hellfire Gala, which I've been finding pretty interesting considering I thought it was going to be a bunch of crap. I'm actually pretty interested in this gala. It's pretty good. There's Trinary. So they're all in contact with each other, and they're trying to find other board members for X-Corp. That's the problem. What happened in the next issue? Holy shit, man, freaking Apocalypse is going to show up. Holy shit, it's Onslaught. Holy shit, it's the, Acts of Vengeance or something. I don't know. Atlantis attacks, Evolutionary War. Let's find board members. It's like, oh, okay. I know I named stuff that wasn't just X-Men related, but you get what I mean. Dark Phoenix, Saga. It's like, we need to find board members. Okay. Look, this isn't poorly written or anything like that. The art is passable, right? But I don't care. Like, I don't care. Like, they're literally they're meeting people here and talking, and I don't care. I don't want to beat this thing up, because like they're trying a different approach. They're trying something new. So trying something new is like noble. It's a noble effort to say, let's change this up a little bit. It's not going to just be a beat 'em up book or whatever. It's not going to just do a bunch of, Wolverine getting the claws out and snicked and then, fighting everybody. We're trying to do something different. Just because it's different doesn't mean it's good or exciting, at least not in my opinion. Now, this issue was better than the first issue because there is some cool little conflict, and I'm not going to spoil the whole thing or whatever, but like, there's some kind of cool little twisty thing at the end, which is kind of neat, right? But yeah, overall, it was okay. It's fine. I'm not even going to bother going through all this stuff. It's fine. I don't care about who's going to be the CEO or who's going to be on the board and all that stuff. So, yeah, I don't care about that one. Let's get on to the other books here. We're going to save the Planet Size one for the end. Let's talk New Mutants. This one was okay also. I typically really enjoy New Mutants. This is the gala now, and even though I was kind of not looking forward to the gala, I am interested in what's going on now, though I think they better start wrapping this up. I hope this is the last week of it. I don't want another week of it. I think we've covered all the books that are going to have it, so I do find the art is okay, but it's just like, it's just panels, right? Literally, like through, whatever. Nothing too exciting going on in terms of the layouts or whatever. She's cool, Karma, with her costume. That's kind of nice. Yeah, so this one, again, it's the party. A lot of grid stuff. So they're just talking and hanging out. There's some interesting little plot points here and there. There's nothing really. There's a spoiler at the end of this, which I guess I won't spoil since I didn't spoil the last one. But it kind of ultimately doesn't go anywhere because you know what's going to happen in the next issue with the spoiler. It's just going to sort of, they're going to just undo it, I would think. So I don't even understand the purpose of it. I think having the mutants being able to resurrect instantaneously is a little bit wonky. To be honest, I think that's kind of ruined a few things. Plus the idea that there's no bad guy mutants, where everyone's just is cleared. If you're gonna do that, then we need to have some strong adversaries who are gonna be like the focal point of the mutants, as opposed to, like, there's always a brotherhood, or there was like Hellions or something. Whatever, like Mutant Liberation Front, or something like that. There's got to be something. If it's not going to be other mutants, that's fine. But I find that if it's not other mutants, there needs to be some other superpowered team. It can't just be regular government people sending their agents that Storm could wipe out by herself and not even pose a challenge. So, and that's not a problem of this particular issue. This is just like a generic statement I'm making. But Warpath is pretty cool. We have stuff with Warlock in here, and he's kind of cool. This one is just a lot of character interactions with a little stinger at the end. So there's not really a heck of a lot to talk about. This is something that you're just gonna have to read. If you're already reading it, then you're reading it anyways, regardless of what I tell you. This is just them at the party talking to each other, and if you like the characters, then you'll probably like this. I actually like the New Mutants themselves. I think they're really cool characters. I really like Danny a lot. I like Karma. Rain is cool. Yeah, I find that the female characters in New Mutants are pretty strong for me. I really like them a lot. I think a lot of the female characters, mutant-wise, are where you get a lot of good female characters. If you're looking for stuff like that. But, it's okay. It's them hanging out. So if you're cool with that, Magic's sick too. She's great. So yeah, if you're looking for something like that, then yeah, this one's pretty good. Let's talk about the planet-size X-Men. Okay. Am I going to spoil this one? I mean, is there anyone who's not going to know by the time this video... I couldn't do this video earlier today because I was so busy. I just couldn't get around to it till now. So this is probably spoiled to shit anyways. So we can't really talk about it without spoiling it. But I don't know what to make of this. I think it's kind of cool just because we need something to get excited about and something crazy to happen just to give us that push. It's a comic book, and there's going to be people who are going to tell you, well, the way that this happened was kind of wonky. The art's really nice. You can see here right away that just the way that the panels are a little bit more exciting, right? It's not just squares. It's not just like the regular panels that we're always used to. A little bit more excitement in the layout. I wish they would dump this Jean costume. I don't like it at all. I really didn't like it even when it was around in the first place. I really like either just the Phoenix costume, which you can see the statue in the back, or if they wanted to go with the X-Men Red, which is my tattoo, the X-Men Red costume, or even like the 90s animated series. I wish they would do something better because I just can't stand that costume. But, all right, so I really like this. So we'll go from here. We'll talk about spoilers because, I mean, it is what it is. They basically are terraforming, like, Mars to make it a place for Arakko to go. And they're going to transport all those mutants from their island here to Mars, and Mars is going to be inhabited by those mutants. That's kind of cool. And then you could say, well, that's stupid, and, where's the Avengers, and what's the Fantastic Four got to say about that, and how's the government going to react, and you can say all that stuff. And if you do say all that stuff, you have a point. You have a legitimate point. I'm not going to tell you that you should like this angle, and I'm not going to tell you that you should hate this angle. You're going to have to make your own decision on this one, guys, because it's a big thing to have happen. This isn't a small thing like saying, oh, I don't like this Jean costume, but no, I like it. No, I don't like it. Like, who cares, right? Ultimately, it doesn't matter that much. But this is a pretty big monumental thing that's happened here, and this should affect other Marvel books then, I guess. I do not read any other Marvel books, although I'm still reading Captain Marvel, though I'm thinking of dropping it. I started that new Iron Man series, which actually I'm kind of enjoying, although Hellcat's really pissing me off in that book. So hopefully they ditched her by now. I've only read about 3 or 4, so hopefully she's gone. But I am enjoying the Iron Man book for some reason. I'm not a big Iron Man guy, but for some reason I always check out his issues and start reading it for whatever reason. So I guess I am an Iron Man guy. I'm like a closet, or I'm like no, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. It's like I don't even know myself that I'm into it. But Iron Man just looks cool. That's the thing. I love this stuff. Like this kind of stuff is really cool. Like check this out. The big, not thrones, like the big mountain like carvings and stuff. That's cool. I mean, I thought like, look at this. Check that out. That's really nice. So yeah, I mean, I like this one. So you guys are gonna have to decide for yourselves and see what your thoughts are on this. But it's definitely impactful. And it's definitely exciting. It's exciting to get something that we weren't expecting, or that's kind of out there that, might seem a little weird. But I mean, it's comics, right? We have to shake things up here and there. It can't always just be, on the one hand, I love the idea that it's the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants versus, the X-Men. And I love that kind of classic, clashing of the two ideologies and everything. You can't have that forever. You got to switch it up from time to time, and it'll come back to that, right? Magneto's, got his thing. The Trials of Magneto's coming, right? So you got to shake things up here and there, right? So I think they did a good job. Okay, guys, we're going to wrap it up right there. I'm going to be live tonight. So if you catch this video in time tonight, in about an hour from now, which is 6:30 Eastern time, it's going to be starting. I'm going to be on the Action Elite YouTube channel talking about Hard Target and Hard Target Part 2. And then tomorrow, Thursday, we're going to be talking about the comics that have released this week, and we're going to be talking about some of the shows. So that'll be tomorrow at 6:30 Eastern time. Now I'm going to be doing some show changes here and there. Amazing Fans is still going to be running. It's probably going to be switching to Saturdays. It's only going to be an hour, which is the standard time that I wanted it to be. We're going to be reintroducing some old shows that I kind of, got rid of, but we're going to bring them back. So we're going to have the Danger Room. We're going to have a couple of other shows as well, live streams, all live streams. So, and there's going to be live streams that are going to be focused on comics, and like Marvel and DC stuff only. And we're not going to be branching out too much, but then there's going to be another show where we will branch out more on other topics, just generic movies, because I love a lot of different things, Godzilla and John Carpenter and Sam Raimi movies and horror and like Clint Eastwood and that kind of stuff. So we might cover some other topics, but you'll all know what's going on in advance. So yeah, that's it. All right, guys, thank you for watching. Until next time.